I started off with a regular clothespin. In itself, it's not a bad idea. The snap's pretty good, but I really wanted to have a little more snap because these caps take quite a bit of pressure for them to go off. So I decided to use the bandsaw and just cut out this inner piece so I can get a little bit more opening. It kind of worked, but not really. Still about 40% of the caps went off. I decided to then go ahead and get on the bandsaw and open up both sides. This really gives it a bigger view, but it still really wasn't getting the power I needed. I was having issues with these breaking, so I then decided to come back and use a piece of hardwood. So I was using oak because it was splitting here when I was drilling the hole. This didn't really do any better, but I really felt that I needed more pressure and more spring. So then I grabbed a rubber band here and put some staples in it to see if I could kind of help out and hold this in a little bit better, but it didn't really give it much more pressure than I needed. This is really what the final product looked like. Still getting about 50% of them to go off, but I really needed it 100%. I got to thinking today maybe metal on metal would be a better option, maybe the wood softening it. So I worked on building this. Although after making all this, it still wasn't going off every time. So I then came up with this idea. This actually beats all those. This is a chip clip. I actually found it while I was in the kitchen wondering why none of these others were working, why they weren't strong enough. This has got lots of snap. Triple the snap. This seems to be working, and although it's actually metal on this plastic, I'm actually not chipping or splitting this. So with a little bit of testing, I was able to actually come up with this. I think we're gonna go with this idea, so let's go ahead and run with it, and don't tell my wife, and I'm gonna go steal the rest of the chip clips and see if we can do something cool with it. It's time to turn this into this. Let's get started.
too much.